All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. We are now at the main event for night 2 and the main event for the whole event itself. It will be Cody Rhodes defending his undisputed WWE World Championship against the greatest of all time. You know, as many will call him, as WWE is calling him, John Cena. John Cena going after his quote-unquote record-breaking 17th World Championship win. Man, generation versus generation. Man, let's get it. Let's get into it. The backstory on this match right here. Well, John Cena, we all know, he's going on his basically retirement tour, right? This year will be his last year in ring. We won't see John Cena compete anymore, right? If he's a man of his word, we won't see him compete anymore in WWE. So he announced that, I want to say last year, came to the ring, said 2025 he will be doing 20, 30 dates, whatever the case may be, and it will be his farewell tour, right? And pretty much announced himself with the Royal Rumble, saying it will be his last Royal Rumble, it will be his last, Elimination Chamber, his last WrestleMania, and so on and so forth. Right? Royal Rumble comes around, and I admit, me personally, I did pick John Cena to win the Royal Rumble match. That didn't happen. It came down to him and Jey Uso. Jey Uso eliminated him. Then comes the Elimination Chamber. On the post media scrum for the Royal Rumble, John Cena pretty much just announced himself for Elimination Chamber. He was the only one that didn't have to qualify for the match, whereas all the other 5 participants did. Now, at the Elimination Chamber, it came down to the 2 men who were the favorites for that match as well. It came down to CM Punk and John Cena. And the third man in that match was Seth Rollins. So it really came down to Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and John Cena. Seth Rollins, with his hatred for CM Punk, pretty much cost CM Punk, right? Seth Rollins was laser focused in on CM Punk. He even pushed John Cena off and said, let me handle this. And he curb stomped CM Punk face into the Elimination Chamber, and that pretty much cost CM Punk the match. Seth Rollins inadvertently helped inadvertently helped John Cena beat CM Punk. So John Cena won the Elimination Chamber, and that is how he got this match. But that's not even the biggest part, right? So John Cena, after it was all said and done, he won the Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes then comes out there to talk to John Cena, right? And boom, they're Cody Rhodes congratulating him. They shake hands. They doing that whole thing. Then comes The Rock, bro. The Rock comes out and with Travis Scott of all people, right? And me personally, I'm like, okay, what is going on here? I thought Travis Scott was just coming out there to, like, kind of like how he came out there with Jey Uso, and kind of like how Lil Wayne came out there with Jey Uso as well at WrestleMania last year, I believe. He's going to come out there, and then he's going to walk to the back, and The Rock was going to come out there. No, Travis Scott followed The Rock all the way down to the ring, and so I'm like, oh man, this is interesting, right? Travis Scott, he had his tough guy face on, and it felt like a movie. When both of them got into the ring, Travis Scott was like circling Cody Rhodes like a shark. The Rock was standing there. We had John Cena in the corner, and then something happened, right? Travis Scott goes and stands right next to John Cena in the corner, and that's when I knew, okay, something's going on right now, right? Because you literally have Travis Scott and John Cena standing in the corner, right? So The Rock comes out there to get Cody's answer. He wants to know, is Cody Rhodes going to sell his soul to The Rock? And Cody Rhodes did not. He told The Rock to go F himself. And and the crowd goes wild. Even John Cena reacted and started cheering, right? Then John Cena goes in for the handshake. He goes to dap Cody Rhodes and to hug him. The Rock gives John Cena the signal, and then something that we've never seen happens. John Cena beats down Cody Rhodes. John Cena has turned heel. And it was John Cena who ended up selling his soul to The Rock. Even Travis Scott got involved. You know what I mean? And man, that was a hell of a segment. Probably a great segment of this generation, right? John Cena did something that we never thought he would do in his 20-something year career, especially the height of his career, and him leaving, right? And to me, kudos to them. Kudos to Cena for seeing the vision, doing something different, on his way out, and we're in for a ride. I do believe, right? I do believe that they have something planned for this. It's a long haul type thing. In 2025, especially for this story, right? I can't speak for the whole WWE, but at least for this story, when it comes to The Rock, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, um, we're in for a treat with this one, right? So that's pretty much the premise. And even going to the back and forth promos, you had John Cena laying blows about how Cody Rhodes took money from Tony Khan, how he couldn't even get over in AEW. You have pretty much Cody Rhodes saying John Cena is a sellout, and him turning on the fans was cowardly and stuff like that. So the backstory in this, John Cena turning on the fans, all of a sudden that and Johnson is using this as a crutch. It's like, okay, you guys booed me all these years, and I finally got tired of it. You know, um, I don't know. John Cena, me personally, and even what I've been seeing is the heel promos. It's been okay. I thought he would really get into the meat and potatoes of why he joined The Rock. I mean, I feel like, okay, you got tired of people booing you, and when you was working hard, you were trying to put on the company. But that's like entry level, right? What about why would you join The Rock? You could have turned here on your own. You didn't have to sell your soul to The Rock to do so. Although I do admit their last promo battle they had, it was great, right? The back and forth, the heat, that they brought. Both sides had a compelling argument. So, and John Cena pretty much has left all of us, unstuck for a while. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks. So SmackDown, the go home for SmackDown is going to be something to see, right? To see if Cena shows up, to see if we have that final, moment, right, before the big match at Wrestlemania. Now, my predictions, and this has been a really hard for me. I've been going back and forth, right, because it is two compelling arguments, right. On the Cody side of things, um, Cody is fighting an uphill battle, right? Trying to be the top guy, even to get to this point for Cody in his career. You know, um, that's why the argument from Cena is weird because it's like Cody just literally his first world title. He didn't even win a world title in AEW. You know what I mean? He won the world title in Ring of Honor and NWA, but like as far as like the two big companies, this is his first world title. This is his first time carrying a company. So it's like those arguments, when it comes to Cody, is the weak, in my opinion. Um, and Cody fighting uphill battle with the greatest of all time. Cody is fighting uphill battle with a great, even in The Rock, with behind John Cena. You know, Cody's whole year, his world title reign has been a fight. To keep people interested in him. It seems as though people was more interested in Roman. When is he's coming back? The Rock. What is he doing? What is his involvement in this story? You know, um, Cody has pretty much only fought like two or three people in his world title reign. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. Um, so it's like really uphill, and to carry this company on moving forward, Cody retention and John Cena losing would, have the thing of like John Cena losing and realizing, I did this for nothing. I so much to The Rock and I still didn't get what I wanted. So it's like, what was the point? And maybe have John Cena go back babyface for the last couple months of his career, and then you can have him, beat, I don't know, a heel of some sort, whoever beats Cody, whether it's Reigns or whoever else it may be, and that's like one side of it, that I was really thinking about it. But as I thought more on it, I feel like there's more to a John Cena world title reign. His 17th world title reign as a heel. You got a CM Punk out there who um, cut a promo on Cena and The Rock, and John Cena turning heel. So that's like a huge thing. You got, I don't know, I don't know if Roman's gonna be babyface coming out of Mania. That's a possibility. You got so many up and coming baby faces that John Cena could fight, depending on if Drew McIntyre is going to go full babyface. You have, who else? The AJ Styles rematch. You got Sami Zayn, I would like to see. You got even some people from like NXT. I mean, you got so much. And that's why I'm also leaning on this side of things now. John Cena being champion, and you don't have to be there. Obviously, not gonna be there every week, but for majority of the weeks and months leading up to the big SummerSlam matches and stuff like that, leading to the tail end of the year. I hear they're gonna give him his own pay-per-view, so it's a lot more interesting thing, and that's what I'm predicting in these predictions and what I'm thinking about. The more interesting things, the storylines coming out of WrestleMania as well. So with that, I'm gonna have to go with John Cena winning this one, becoming 17-time champion, because there's more interesting things coming out of WrestleMania for him and his heel reign than Cody, honestly. And Cody has had the title for a year. It's been solid in my opinion. Many people say it's mediocre and stuff like that, but I feel like Cody has made the best of what he could and what was given to him. Seeing as though there hasn't really been any top guys other than Roman who challenged Cody for the title. So that's my prediction for this match. Now let's get into those star ratings. All right, the popularity and anticipation slash excitement. It's been high, right? Both of these guys has had people, chomping at the bit, really, to know the reasoning for John Cena turning heel. And John Cena has not gave us a clear answer, which has brought more intrigue to things. The Rock, where is he? That's brought more intrigue to things. Cody, is he going to get his revenge against Travis Scott? That has brought more intrigue to things. See, a lot of people complaining about Travis Scott's involvement as well. I'm a Travis Scott fan. I love Travis Scott, and to me, I feel like he played his role, man. He played the Dennis Rodman role in this, and that's all to it. Like, oh, why was he out there? He ruined it for me. I mean, come on now. This is a great segment. I don't think one person could totally ruin it. You know. Um. Yeah. So my anticipation for this match is this is like the top 2, 3 matches that I'm excited for. Honestly. Um. And yeah, I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Right. The extra star. I feel like Johnson Expedition would have brought it there. I feel like at least The Rock appearing at least once, or a Travis Scott appearance at least once, or some type of promo vignette, on Titantron would have brought it to 5 stars for me. But 4 stars is great. Um, I think this match, man, is really going to defy this generation. It's really going to define this year, in my opinion. Right. Now, the performance, the quality of match that these two can put on, I feel like it's solid. Um, this match is going to be more of the slow paced, drag out storytelling matches. You're not going to see a whole lot of moves, a whole lot of this, a whole lot of that in this match, especially on this particular night. On a night where we have like the Bianca Rhea EOS that's going to go out there and do the moves. You have that fatal 4 for the Intercontinental Championship. You got Finn and Penta out there. Even AJ Styles, Logan Paul, that one-on-one match. Because there's only, what, 3 one-on-one matches on this card? 2, right? Yeah, it's only 2. It's this match and it's the AJ Styles, Logan Paul. So the AJ Styles, Logan Paul match is going to give us the moves. It's going to give us that razzle dazzle. This match is, you're looking at the 2 top guys in the company. So and John Cena's in there. So John Cena's not going to be doing a whole bunch. He's going to slow it down. He's going to tell a story. You're going to have the Cody come back and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. It's going to be solid, but it's more so about the storytelling in the ring than, um, you know, a whole bunch of flashy moves and stuff like that. So just anticipate that. If you anticipate anything else, don't. Just know what you're getting into before you watch this match. What we're really, it's about who wins this match and the story being told. The rivalry, how strong the rivalry has been, I'm gonna give that one 4 stars as well, because, like I said, John Cena turning heel. You got Cody Rhodes trying to carry the company. It's about who's going to be the face of the company moving forward. I still feel like it's Cody. John Cena wins it, and Cody could get it back sometime later this year, if that's the plan, or if you have CM Punk take it off Cena, who knows, right? So it's a lot going into this, and it's, in my opinion, a lot going to be coming out of this. So that rounds my star ratings for this at 4 stars. All right, let me know what you guys think, man. Who do you have winning this one? Like, this is the toughest one for me of both nights, right? Because it could go either way, but I feel like it's more so leaning to John Cena winning it. This has been I Love Wrestling.